Everyone is making their way here to El Segundo High School's Performing Arts Center to learn more about Mama Cass of the Mamas and Papas.
We're really excited. We're having Owen Elliot-Kugell, who is the daughter of Cass Elliot of the Mamas and Papas fame, and Henry Diltz is the legendary photographer that has taken all the album covers from the 60s and 70s throughout 80s, 90s, and now.
So the library has benefited from the city's joint use agreement with the school district. It's allowed us to host programs in a larger venue, hence the El Segundo Performing Arts Center. And we're excited to be here today again for another evening of entertainment.
Well, I'm here with my friend Henry Diltz over there, who asked me if I would come with him tonight. And Henry's going to be showing a bunch of photographs that have, a lot of them that have my mom in them. And we're going to talk about those pictures, and we're going to talk about a book that I wrote that came out in the end of, well, mid-May this last year, called My Mama Cass. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. And we're just going to kind of, celebrate them again.
I've been a photographer for going on 60 years now. I was a folk musician before that. Accidentally picked up a camera on the road, started photographing all my friends who were all musicians, and pretty soon I was doing album covers.
Every time I get to do it, and any time I get to do it, it always feels amazing. And no, there's not a lot of difference in it in terms of that, but I'm incredibly proud of the book, and I know she would be really proud of it, and it's a special time because of that, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, it's all about the beautiful, wonderful Mama Cass, who was a dear, dear friend of mine, and I photographed her throughout her career, and I'm good friends with her daughter Owen, who wrote this great book about her mom, and I just read it. It's wonderful. And so she's going to talk about her book, and I'm going to show pictures of her mom in various groupings and stuff,
Well, it's great because I've known Henry for many years, and so this is going to be a wonderful conversation. And I just met Owen recently, and she's great. And I just think we're going to have a nice it'll be a party atmosphere.
When I actually have to give Roz all the credit for envisioning and coming up with the program idea. She's the one that has a lot of really obscure contacts and inquisitive. If she has an interest, she reaches out and finds people, and she's made a lot of really wonderful connections that way. And so the library has been able to benefit from Roz Templin having that interest in just a variety of topics. So,
well, I hope they get to, learn about who she was and how she grew up and her, life before the Mamas and Papas and after the Mamas and Papas, and learn about her as an individual besides just being a part of this incredible, rock and roll band that she was so wonderful to be part of.
It was great. It was wonderful to hear this is history. This is what I grew up with. I mean, the Mamas and the Papas were amazing. I grew up right near Laurel Canyon, so drove over the canyon all the time. So the history is amazing. Henry Diltz is amazing. He's the photographer. I mean, Woodstock, every album cover from the 60s, 70s, 80s. So both of them it was very fun to hear them.
I'm from Alabama, and I'm Cass Elliot's #1 fan. So, of course, when I saw this on the Facebook page, it's I Love Mama Cass on Facebook, and I saw they were going to have this, I said, I've got to go and just bask in the California glory and see Owen and Henry with the photographs. That was just tremendous. And I'm going to get a book, and then I'm going to drive around the canyon and see some sights tomorrow, so it'll be great. So this is a lot of fun.
When she was a child, the ones where Owen was a child, just everybody's sitting around and having just a fun party, and this little kid's just rolling down the hill and just looks like she's having a great time. And I mean, they were all candid shots, so it looked like she was just having a great time.
Well, I saw a few of the photographs because I scour for photographs all the time, and it was neat to know that a lot of her things, because she passed away in 1974, 50 years ago. A lot of her things were kept and that Owen got to have a lot of those things because she was just a little bitty girl when she passed away. And that's really nice that, you know, she has that legacy. And it was great to hear some of the stories. Henry was a fantastic storyteller, so that was a lot of fun.
These are wonderful. I hope they keep doing them. I'd love Henry to do one. Owen was fascinating, but I'd love Henry to do one on his own where we can hear his stories from Woodstock and all of his album covers, and his life has been amazing, still is amazing. So I'd love one where Henry spoke more, but this was fascinating, yeah.
It was wonderful to see the legacy of Mama Cass left through the lens of the archival photography as well as the words of her wonderful daughter. It's also good to see a lot of people from different generations coming to experience Mama Cass's legacy here. For What's Up El Segundo, I'm Tony Long Jr.